if he is to be free, everyone is at risk of this spontaneously happening again.
Breaking news at 5, new and disturbing details from the investigation into a random attack on a UW-Madison student. A Dane County prosecutor demanding Brandon Thompson stay in jail. He's accused of raping, beating, and strangling the woman early Sunday morning near downtown Madison.
12 News' Nick Bohr is there live for us in Madison. Nick, we want to warn our viewers, some of the details revealed in this criminal complaint are quite disturbing.
And Derek, we learned the victim has been in and out of a coma, suffering a brain bleed, broken teeth, a broken jaw, as well as severe facial and internal injuries. Prosecutors and even the court commissioner calling the case in some ways more violent than a homicide. The attack stunned the University of Wisconsin and beyond. An apparent random sexual assault early Sunday that left a UW senior in critical condition.
This defendant is obviously, from the complaint, you can see alleged to have committed one of the most horrific sexual assaults in recent memory here in Dane County.
Witnesses called 911, saying they found the victim naked, covered in blood, and severely injured. They said a man named Brandon was with her and claimed he was trying to help, but left before police arrived.
I have a description for a possible person of interest. He's going to be a male mixed, wearing gray sweatpants and a black long-sleeve t-shirt, and it goes by the first name Brandon.
Surveillance video helped police find Brandon Thompson. They arrested him Wednesday. Thompson appeared in court today virtually from his jail cell. Investigators revealing they recovered his DNA from the victim at the hospital. They also say he confessed to the crime, telling them, quote, he was in a rage and the victim came across a monster.
And I cannot imagine the public needing more protection from anyone, but this defendant in this specific case. We live in a community where thousands of young people just moved to our city, thousands of young women. They should be free to walk around the downtown area without fear of being followed, attacked, and raped.
Thompson is a UW-Milwaukee grad, and his attorney tells 12 News people should withhold judgment.
I can tell you that at this point, the defense investigation has already turned up some information that is inconsistent with what the prosecution and law enforcement are saying. Obviously, we'll be continuing to run down those leads.
But the court commissioner compared the violence to some homicides, calling it one of the worst sex assault allegations he's ever seen, and set Thompson's bail at $1 million.
When I look at the nature of the charges and what's alleged here, the violence is just shocking. It's appalling.
And Nick, the prosecutor said in court he believes Thompson will spend the rest of his life in prison.
Well, he called the case extremely aggravated, the evidence very strong. The complaint indicates the chance that the DNA found on the victim belonged to anyone besides Thompson to be 1 in 1 quadrillion. That's the highest confidence level the Wisconsin State Crime Lab has.
And they turned that around from the State Crime Lab very quickly in a few days. Nick Bohr reporting live.